Many people are now donating money to Planned Parenthood to ensure that the organization stays where it is and still provides health care to women, especially underprivileged women who don't have the resources to go to a primary care physician. And so while they donate this money, they're doing something kind of fascinating. They're donating the money in the name of Mike Pence, who's very much against Planned Parenthood and reproductive rights. Now, this all started when Katy Perry donated some money. She donated, I believe, $10,000 to Planned Parenthood. And then after that happened, there were a number of pretty big name celebrities who started donating money as well. And they did so by posting this on their Instagram pages and social media. So there's Ashley Hinshaw, and you can make the donation to Planned Parenthood in Mike Pence's name, and he'll receive a certificate of the donation, and then you have the address of where that certificate of donation will go to. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of like rubbing it in his face that, hey, there are a bunch of people who are now donating money to Planned Parenthood. We support the organization, and we want you to be reminded of it as often as possible. Yeah.
I like this. I have seen a couple people on Facebook calling this out as childish, which I understand, because effectively it is, you're sort of pranking Mike Pence, but to the benefit of a really great organization that provides really important health care for women.
Can I stop you right there with the criticism of it being selfish? I'm sorry, childish.
Yes.
So it's so fascinating to me that throughout the entire election, you have a candidate who is the epitome of childish, who attacks people
on Twitter,
regarding the way they look, regarding where they're from, just one attack after another. And he's hailed as someone who's telling it like it is. But then you have Americans who are, in my opinion, exercising political speech and doing what they're doing. And for some reason, that's childish. Right? Like, I think that this is not childish whatsoever. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Mike Pence is going to get a certificate of donation. Does he need a safe space from that? Is he going to be triggered by that? Well, I don't know.
Also, look at it this way. It's another way that you can let your voice be heard about where you stand on this issue and where you want your elected officials to stand. I think what we need to remember is that Donald Trump and Mike Pence now work for us. They need to work for the people. Whether or not they will is something that only time will tell, but ideally they should work for us and for the interest of the American people. So by donating in Mike Pence's name, what you're doing is you're sending him a message that this issue is important to me, and you should care about what is important to me, the issues that I find valuable. So I think it is it is funny, but it is a funny way to let Mike Pence know, hey, this is important. Don't try and shut this down. This matters to us.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay to do that. But if you don't want to do that, you can always go to congress.gov, look up your representative, and just crank call them all the time and just say that you love Planned Parenthood.
That's more childish. Like that's a childish way of getting your point.
Yeah, I super have not done that.
Neither have I. But I think that it is important to fund an organization that, again, provides health care, cancer screenings, STD screenings, all of that to not just women, but also men who can't afford to go to a regular doctor. Abortions are only 3% of what Planned Parenthood does, okay? So even if you're someone who considers yourself anti-abortion, understand that a lot of people rely on Planned Parenthood for a lot of health care. So
yeah, common misconception that Planned Parenthood is only for women, that people think it's like a women's club. Yeah. It's really helpful to men as well. Yep. And I'm sure we both know plenty of men that have gotten, important health care needs taken care of from Planned Parenthood. They're two parents. It's not just Planned Womanhood, although that would also be probably a great organization.
There's so much you get with Young Turks membership. You get the full 2-hour show of the Young Turks every single day. It's commercial free. You get Aggressive Progressives. You get all the other network shows that we put together. What else? Post games, right? And other things. And hugs and kisses and rainbows. You know what?
Somebody go get a 6-pack.
And let's all enjoy membership together. tytnetwork.com/join.